Yeah. Intuition is a weird thing sometimes. Made a video before about how I might make more videos, and then it probably set my mind on looking for stuff to record. And anyway, I'm just preparing. I got a big weekend coming up. So doing what I can with the energy that I've got to go around to the shops and sort out what I need to do in order to be away for a few days, like away from close to the storage area where I've got all my stuff that's not with me in the car. So went to pick up some candles from the cheap shop with the Chinese man. Picked up a few extra things which were useful while I was there. Wished him well, and I went to it's pretty much all my shop stuff done, so I went to just get something else for brekkie because I had servo trash food before and it didn't quite do the job. So I'm like, I might go and get a lamb souvlaki from the cafe and pay cash so they don't charge me extra with the card. And went there and they were sold out of lamb, so I got the chicken one, and then I started thinking, well, instead of eating at the cafe or in the car, I'll drive back up to this seedy little rest area with the barbecue that is just in the dumbest spot ever. I'm like, why would anyone ever have a barbecue there? Plus I saw an interesting car on the way past, so I thought I'll go back and check out that car. Maybe record a video, just a joke one, about chicken being stupid and like, why would anyone eat it? But when I got to that rest area, there was just like a local crackhead there, just like with a bunch of mess around him, just in tracky pants, no top, just screaming randomly. But I didn't let that stop me, so I just jumped out, grabbed a few things, went over and sat at the table, and then he's seen that as an opening to come and interact with me. And yeah, I used to be a crackhead, so I wasn't put off by the fact that he was obviously flying and had been awake for way too long and probably malnourished and whatnot. And I kind of lost my appetite at the same time, so offered him some food, broke off like the top third of chicken souvlaki, got some food into him. I gave him a little pinch of salt. He was a little bit hesitant, but he had a tiny pinch of salt. Didn't offer him any water. I did give him a spare vape that I had because he was asking to hit mine, and I was like, no, I'll just give you one. I gave him a smoke. So yeah, just like helped him ground a little bit, and he was just doing what crackheads do and just screaming the most random stuff that comes to mind. And it's really funny when people do that, because they seem to just like, it's like random dumb stuff, weird stuff, and then they'll just like pull something out of your subconscious and you're just like, yeah. How did you find that? I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah, just like raiding files out of your subconscious cabinet sort of thing and just like throwing them in the air like, whoa, 007, whoa! Fucking dragons and all this shit. Anyway, the only real, apart from the whole experience itself, the only real trippy thing was like a woman walking a dog, a little white pit bull. She was walking past and he started screaming at her and the dog, and then the dog just like sat down like on all fours and lay down and just didn't want to move. And the lady's she's just like freaked out and like wants to leave immediately, and she's pulling on the leash, but the dog is just like just sitting there. So yeah, that was kind of weird, but that's dogs, pit bulls and crackheads, I guess. Maybe they got something in common, they like to hang out. But yeah, he started freaking out. He's like, get that thing away from me. Anyway, he gave me something. This little thing. He's like, oh, thanks, man, that's fucking cool. I like the colours. Yo. So, and he also gave me a smashed up 5-cent coin. So, yeah, I took the coin. I'm like, I'm not sure if I do want this, but he offered it, and I'm like, oh, why not? I like messed up, smashed up coins for some reason. So, yeah. I thought I'll flip it and ask it if I'm going to have a good set this weekend, because I'm going to play tunes out at a doof. And flipped it up, and then I'm like, oh wait, which one is the good one? So I'm like, oh, tails would be good, and then looked at my hand and it was tails, so I'm happy. I was getting ready to leave, and he's like, oh, 10 more minutes, and I played a couple more tunes for him, just on the Bluetooth speaker like I normally would. So I waited like another 15 minutes, and then he kept banging on, and he rolled a joint somehow and shouted me some. I don't normally smoke early in the morning. It's not a good start to my day, because I'm always low energy, so kind of just makes me want to go back to sleep. So I thought it'd be rude not to anyway, so smoked a joint with him, and that was fine. And then I started picking up bad vibes from him, so I'm just like, you know what, I said 10 minutes, it's been 25 minutes, I'm out of here. So just like walked straight to the car, jumped in, started up, drove off, and I'm like, I picked up a little bit of something there, so I'd love to just go and wash my hands in water in nature. So 5 minutes later, here I am, washing my hands, chilling out a bit, doing some push-ups, just like regrounding myself. I'll probably go off and have a rest somewhere for an hour before I try to keep moving again. But just thought intuition is weird. Like, I would never go there to that spot to eat food of my own sort of normal choices. It's not a nice spot to hang out at all. And then before I left, I'm like, should I video a bit of that car that I thought had a good character to it? And I'm like, well, no, I think the car was just a call for you to come back in this direction. It's nothing to do with the car. You were just meant to meet that dude for some reason. So for the most part, he seemed pretty happy to meet me. I think he said several times I'd saved his life. I don't know how that works, but anyway. He was fairly off the deep end into it, and he basically just needs some pasta and a nap. He'll come good. Alright, I'm gonna continue. Peace.